Stewart, number 12 on right wing. Canadiens with Goyette, Provo, and Pronovo. The Leafs take over. Olmsted at his own line, losing it offside against the Montreal Canadiens League. George Higgs. Canadiens every man up. Stanley against Goyette. The puck is loose to Provo. He takes a chop at it. It bounces in the air to the sideline to Dickie Duff. Duff turns around. The pass on Jeffrey on stick. He takes a sliding shot. Bauer stopped it and cleared it. Brewer, number 18, knocked down a penalty near the Backstrom. On the right wing to Stewart, who circles around. Ahead, a pass grabbed off by the pocket. He turns at his own line, getting away from Fulford through center ice. He still has it. Across the Leaf line, a backhand drive right on. And Bauer holds for a face-off and beats back to the point to Talbot. Into Jeffrey on the Moore. Moore goes to the corner after it. He centers it to Jeffrey on, and he was off the target. Ball and Jeffrey on are mixing it up. Here's Ralph Backstrom going in. He scores! Down, Canadiens back, Provo across the line, takes that quick shot, and a great treat of the fans to outstanding hockey in this series. Now Canadiens coming in, Moore over the top of it in front, and they rattle that one off the goal. Left wing pass to Big Mahovlich, he's out over the line, gives it to Willie Hurst, back to Mahovlich, and he was out of position. Now it's Pocket Richard on a pass from Harvey, in on the line, a drop pass to Bonan, going in for the shot, the rebound in front. Bauer on a bouncing puck. Got it. And Bauer has been now. Horton recovers. Gets away from Backstrom beautifully. At center to the Canadian line. A hard shot waist high. Cleared into the corner by Plante. Albert has it on the board. At the point, there's a shot right on by Horton. Albert hard by Brewer. Now Brewer cleared it out over the line to Regan. Regan coming down with Armstrong, who takes the right wing pass, going in for the shot. A sizzler right on, and Plante back down. A big piece, Armstrong. Testing Plante with it. Mahovlich couldn't get anywhere against Pocket Richard. He's coming back into Moore, going in for the shot, the rebound. And Bauer kicked out too beautifully. There's another shot by Talbot. Moore takes it. Moore for Montreal, up on the left wing. Horton stops it. There's a shot right on again. And oh, how Plante saw that one. That's the second time Horton has always put it in. Now they jam at it. Mahovlich at the side of the net again. Plante is down. Puck is loose in front of the net, and Plante finally got it. It's a 1-0 lead. Stewart is on with Olmsted, and Fulford going in for the shot. Wide. Olmsted the rebound. Right on the short side. And Plante closes it. And it's 1-0. With the Canadiens leading the Leafs in the first period. Jeffrey on around the net. Olmsted is watching him. Jeffrey on coming out now with Backstrom at center. A long sliding shot. Rebound. He still has it. Back, and it's intercepted by Jeffrey on, and he ran into Stanley. Here's Backstrom coming down with Talbot. Backstrom going in. He's shoots it. Oh, Bauer. Remaining now on the penalties. First period, 1-0 to score with the Canadiens leading the Leafs. Armstrong, number 10. A long pass over. He does it going in and goal. And oh, Plante jumped on that.
Now it appears that he's heading towards the bench. He took that bullet drive from the stick of Dickie Duff right in the pit of the stomach, and it would appear has lost his wind. And I think we could saves from the sticks of the Maple Leafs.
Shot back to Bobby Bond, a screen shot. Here's Talbot coming out with Provo. They go to the Leaf line to Provo. Provo near the corner takes the shot right on from a sharp angle and with Fulford and Armstrong. Armstrong lost his stick and couldn't take the pass. Here's Mahovlich going in, and oh, he blasted that one off. But starting out for the Canadiens to Dickie Moore at center ice with Pocket Richard. Across the line, a pass right in front to the goal mouth. And Olmsted, a long right wing pass. Here's Stewart going in. Plante out of the net. The puck is loose. And it's Harvey taking over for the Canadiens. With Jeffrey on, ahead to Backstrom, Backstrom back to Jeffrey on the shot. Score! Jeffrey on, out at center ice, to the Leaf line. He winds up a sizzling shot, and Bauer fired it into the corner. Now Backstrom and Duff. McDonald tried to work out, knocked down by Stanley. Here's Backstrom still with the puck. He fired it back to the line. Johnson winds up. Scores! He's keeping it in there. Here's Big Mahovlich rolling it right in front, and Plante did an artistic maneuver as he circled around right in on the line. The pocket is taken out of the play, stays with it. Now it's over to Moore. Moore a backhand drive right in front and powered down with a pileup of players. This corner fires it on the boards to Provo. Coming out with Goyette. Provo up on the play. Now Talbot comes up, takes the shot right on. Bauer at the short side as Provo jammed away at it. We had about 4 seconds remaining in this, the first period. Now the period is over, and Canadiens on goals by Backstrom, Jeffrey-On, and Johnson lead the Toronto Maple Leafs 3-0. Leafs fire it on the boards again. Now Provo getting back near the point. Stanley cleared it in, and rolls right in front of the net, and Claude is down, and he holds it. And the Leafs came close that time. He's trying to get it clear. Now Brewer still has it. He's circling around. He's getting set. His shot right on, and Flan grabbed that one. In the first period on 2-point shots by Horton. Canadiens are leading by a score of 3-0. Now Big Armstrong shoots. He scores! Armstrong took the shot from the point, and I think Fulford deflected it in. At the beginning of this period, capitalized very quickly on the penalty to Harvey. Albert with Armstrong laying it on the boards, up to Provo, giving it to Goyette. Goyette to the Leaf line, still with it, getting in. He's getting in close. He shoots on a great play by Bauer. Horton clearing it to Eamon. Eamon rolls it ahead. Talbot missed his man. Now Eamon going in for the shot, and a great save by Bauer. Center ice. Bond gets away from Turner, goes to the corner. He's bumped now heavily into the boards by Jeffrey-On. Duff coming out. He takes a long shot. Plante handled it easily. Now Plante is hit by Duff, and his own player. He goes to center. I'll check on that. He may have been out before, Frank. We'll test your memory on that when we get a chance. Here's Pocket Richard going in on the right side. Winds up with a shot to Bonnet. He scores! The boards in Toronto territory in the corner. He and Horton high stick each other. Moore goes in there. Moore getting it back off the boards. Turner takes the shot right in front. Bauer is down. Now here's Turner. Back near the point. He rolled it in. And the Leafs starting out on the line. Here's Mahovlich getting a break in with Fulford. A backhand drive. And Harvey got back there beautifully to hurry Mahovlich. Takes the shot. It hit Johnson. Now Canadiens Backstrom up with Jeffrey-On and McDonald across the line. Backstrom going in. It's back to Jeffrey-On. He's going in for his shot. Right in front. And Bauer down, assisted by number 21 right in front, Vaughn. It's at center ice to Harris. Now Harris hits the Canadian line, working in. A pass to Eamon going in and goal. And Plante kicked that one out. Clearing it at center ice. Olmsted coming down with Bobby Fulford. Olmsted going in on the left side. He gets the rebound. Going in again. He rolled it right in front. There's a shot by Fulford. And 3 Canadian players. Brewer. Provo is bodied. Now Goyette jamming at it at the side. He's bodied and knocked down by Brewer. He fell down. Bonnet picking up the puck. Down with Moore and Pocket Richard. A pass to Moore. To Pocket. There's a shot. Juggled by Bauer. And he finally came up with it on the second bounce. Will be off starting the third for 29 seconds. Fulford taking it around the net. McDonald after him. It's knocked down at the point by Johnson. Now McDonald getting it out to Backstrom. Back to the boomer. He scores! Boom, boom, Jeffrey-On. He takes the pass off his skate. Fires it to the corner, and the second period is over. And Canadiens, who led by 3 goals at the end of the first period, now have Provo starting out with Pocket Richard. To the Leaf line, Provo is shot. Goes off Moore, going in for the rebound. Shoots again. And Goyette goes to the corner for it. Laid it on the boards to the side of the net. Bauer has trouble with that loose. Pocket rolls in front again. And it's cleared back to the point. Here's Johnson closing in for the screen shot right in front of Provo. And Bauer took it off. Provo leading the Leafs 5-1 here early in the third period. Eamon swings out. A pass to Harris, number 15, in on the right side. Back to Eamon going in. He shoots, and a great save by Plante. Running out for Canadiens. Down with Provo and Goyette and Pronovo. They shoot it off to the corner. Provo off the boards around the Leaf net. Goes to the other side. Getting set for a pass back to Johnson. He's closing in. And it's to the short side. Bauer kicking out a rolling puck. Now it's Johnson again at the point, winding up for the shot. He was wide. Stewart, 59 seasons. He certainly rolled into the limelight with his work with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now Eamon clearing it in front of Billy Harris. He shoots. There's going to be a penalty here, I think. Loose puck. Cleared it over the other side. Now Dickie Moore coming down across the Leaf line. Fakes the shot, getting in close. He hit the goal post with that one. And Brewer takes over for the Leafs. A right wing pass to Armstrong. Armstrong over to Creighton. Creighton a backhand drive. The rebound in front. And it's Eamon who takes it going in on the line. Rolling puck. Donald cleared it to the corner. Leafs getting it. Now it's back to Mahovlich. He scores! Big Mahovlich ripped that one from about 30 feet out. Now Harris going in again. They lose puck in front of the net after Plante made a great save. Cleared. Now here's Mahovlich working from the side. Harvey trying to take him out of the play. Moore is taken in on the board. Mahovlich and Harvey bumped by Eamon. Now there are 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Here's Pocket Richard going in, and Bauer kicked it out. Moore cleared away to the goal box. And now Eamon swinging away with Olmstead. Mahovlich trailing. Eamon dropping it to Olmstead. He's turned around. A backhand drive. He scores. Third Olmstead. Tremendous goal. He was knocked off balance on a spinorama play, and he backhanded it in. And now the Leafs is off against Fulford. Back to the point to Stewart. Stewart gives it to Eamon. Eamon going in for the shot. Now they cleared right in front of scramble, and Johnson goes to center ice to Mahovlich back to his own line. Up on the right side. Here's Doug Harvey getting it. Over to Provo. Provo shoots, and he's wide. Off the board. Wolford taking it for the Olmstead, trying to center it. He turns around, sends it right in front. He shoots. Plante is down. A scramble in front of the net. And Plante holds it out against Armstrong. Backhands it to the line, not out. Harris a screen shot. A loose puck in front. Another shot. And Fulford missed. Now into the corner to Olmstead. He gets it to the side of the net to Fulford. It rolls right to the goal crease. Plante is down, and he holds it out again. What action here in the dying seconds. 5-3, Canadiens 5. 32 and a half seconds.